Hello, how are you today? I'm Damin from You Can Be Yourself Here, and this is Season 1, Episode 4. Let's play a game. Do you know what I just read? I wrote this 5 years ago. Okay, quote. I don't know why feeling full happiness is so hard sometimes. Yes, I feel it momentarily here and there, but not as consistent as I would like it to be. Maybe you're okay with that. But I know I'm not okay with that. So I'm trying to work on it. Hopefully, I figure it out for myself. Maybe I'm still on the right track though, thinking there's a possibility for greater happiness. End quote. And look at me today. I mean, if you know me in person, but even if you don't, I'm doing this podcast and sharing. Now leveled up from back then to want to also expand the knowledge I gained in hopes of guiding us to reach our full potential as well. I mean, why was I so obsessed with the idea of happiness? It's actually crazy that I haven't thought about it like that for a while now, because I am genuinely feeling happy. The steps I have conquered to get here. I sometimes picture my life journey as a game, like level 1, level 2, etc. And I have a limited amount of funds or rounds or whatever your game has for the extra trial sesh. Have you ever thought of it like that? For some reason, seeing my life in that perspective makes life so unserious in a good way. And knowing that there are higher levels that exist, I just have to get there, it's a weird imaginary motivation and also a relief. You can also quit that game and download a new game and move on too, The same concept in life. My mom used to say to me how I shouldn't take life too seriously. She was like, everything passes, everything goes away, but what's important is for you to gain experiences and live your life. So try this, try that, try everything you want while you have the energy to. Because now she's living her best life in her mid 50s, painting when she wants, working when she wants, going out when she wants, eating whatever she wants, just literally doing whatever she wants. And I know the hard work she put in for her life and for the family to get to where she is today. So she is literally my role model. I want to live like her when I'm in my 50s. Just to give you a quick background, so you know what I mean. So my grandmother was sick and bedridden starting at the time of my mom's teenage years. My mom was preparing for college at the time for performance art to major in Korean traditional and modern dance. She told me that she grew up seeing her older sister being taken care of by my grandma, like being engaged in this education and also personal life and gifting my aunt every achievement she made, etc. And my mom told me how she anticipated that for herself too as she gets older. But then when my grandmother became more ill, my mom had to learn to suck it up and be there for herself and her mom. At that time, she wasn't sad or disappointed really, but she was just so busy taking care of herself to make sure she gets what she wants. Maybe she always had it in her and had to amplify at the time, or maybe she developed it to follow her dreams regardless of the situation that she was put in. Either way, she had to learn how to keep going because knowing my mom's pride, she wasn't someone who would fail at getting what she wants. And she said she would take dance classes and then go out to party and then come home in the morning to do it again. So, she was laughing when she shared this because she said it was like a one hell of a time despite the family situation. So good for her. And after getting into the college that she wanted, she didn't stop there either. She studied further to also get her master's degree. I mean, especially for women back then, I'm sure that wasn't the easiest thing to do. It's still not the easiest thing to do right now. And during that time, she started taking on multiple gigs and jobs and polished her way to start choreographing for one of the biggest Korean entertainment cables for TV shows. And she says, she did so much back then. Like, even then, she still has regrets that she didn't do enough. And doing something at her age now is different than doing something when you were young, because that's when you're in the momentum of things happening all the time. So the older I get, I'm reminded by this ambition my mom had and I sometimes wake myself up to do more when I can as well, but it's not easy, it's not easy to find something that you want to go for that much, first of all. And it's not easy to cultivate your environment and give yourself the opportunities as well, because life happens. And another phrase I heard from a filmmaker's interview one time I saw on TV, that also switched my mindset. He said, when you're going through hard times, imagine you're the main character in a movie and it's just a scene from a movie you're going through. It's a similar concept to think of life as a game, like everything is temporary. Whatever hard moments you're dealing with right now or you are, it will pass eventually. Or has it passed for you yet? I mean, do you agree with this? There is an end to things, which is why it's so important to savor and enjoy and take advantage of the good moments and good feelings. You can use those as a fuel to get you going when you have hard times. My mom said the same thing. She said when she had those down moments, time to time, seeing her mom sick and not feeling as supported, she said that she thought of the really good times that she once had with her mom and the family and her friends too. When she felt loved and cared for, when she had so much fun, which thinking about that times gave her energy to get through the hard times. You know what I mean? I hope that from listening to me sharing these stories can also just give you a moment to also reflect on your current situations and try to realize that there are always something you can do, either physically or mentally, and we can keep going together. Please, again, thank you and hope to connect with you eventually. Reach me at youcanbeyourselfhere@gmail.com or DM me as you know with the same handle. Bye.